Hi, my name is Mark. I'm 20 years old and I am currently a second year student in college. Several years ago, I experienced my first concussion playing soccer when I was in high school. I had some pretty severe symptoms following it, including headaches, difficulty concentrating, and visual symptoms as well. I went to several specialists back where I'm from in Charlotte, North Carolina, to see if they can help me out, including other chiropractors, a neurologist, and concussion specialist doctors. The best help that I could find was suggesting rest and also suggesting some prescriptions that I could take. Unfortunately, I didn't experience much relief, and I went through the rest of high school struggling with a lot of the typical symptoms of a concussion. It wasn't until I came to school at Calvin University up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, where I connected with Dr. Chris here at his clinic. Dr. Chris was the first specialist to tell me that we could actually be proactive in helping fix some of my concussion symptoms. It was surprising and new to me, as I've heard in the past that all you can do is really just rest and recover and hope that your brain will heal itself on its own. So that was really exciting for me to hear, and somewhat nervous as well, as I saw some of his fun instruments in the clinic, including the gyro stem, the tilt table, and what I like to call the mermaid table. And so that's been fun with Dr. Chris, getting to work on some of my symptoms. Like I mentioned earlier, I had problems focusing, which was a very big issue in class, especially in college. You can see looking back over my grades that my freshman year was the lowest grades that I've experienced in college, a lot in due to not being able to focus in class, not being able to focus on homework. However, with working with Dr. Chris, I have progressed a lot since then. My grades have increased and gotten a lot better, as along with the focus and concentration that I have had as well. It's been a wonderful experience working with Dr. Chris. He's very personable. He cares about my well-being. He cares about what's going on in my life and not even just fixing the symptoms and working on what goes on in the clinic. It's been a very wonderful experience. I enjoy my time. I'm excited every time I step into the clinic and get to speak with Dr. Chris. I'm hopeful that I can continue my recovery as I've experienced a lot of benefits from this time. Since then, my visual symptoms have gotten a lot better. My focus has gotten better. My headaches, which used to be daily and almost throughout the entire day, have increased a lot better. If there's anybody who's experiencing concussion symptoms or other things that Dr. Chris deals with, I hope that you can see me and see my story a little bit as hope, and as a chance that we don't just have to sit around and wait for our brain to heal ourselves, and that we just rest and grow in frustration, but there are ways to be proactive and there are ways to help heal our brain. Thank you.